guys, so I decided that I was bored and I wanted to do something that was for me and fun, that wasn't school or work. So here we are. I'm not very interesting. I was like, what could I do in a video? I was like, man, it's not like I could do a makeup tutorial because I'm really bad at makeup. And then I was like, wait, that could be a video. So here I am. And I'm going to do a not makeup tutorial. So first I'm gonna wash my face because I'm an oily hoe. We're gonna be using the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash because my forehead be bumpy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wash my face. So next, I don't understand primer, so I just put moisturizer on my face. We have another Neutrogena product here. Oh, look, I'm literally covering the name with my finger. I hate that I'm doing this. So oil-free because I'm still an oily hoe. It's really not going to focus on that, but you get the point. Get all up in there. Yep, I'll get all moisturized. Just kind of soak in. So I have really bad scarring on my cheeks. I had really bad acne in high school, but I got prescribed Accutane, which is not something to play with. Absolutely dries your face out, but it cleared it up. But my acne was so bad, it left scars all over my face, and I can't get rid of them. So instead, we just cake on some foundation. I saw a girl use this in a makeup tutorial and I was like, ooh, I want it. But we're in the middle of the pandemic, so I had to order it online. It's Estee Lauder, so you know that should be expensive. I really cannot get this. Is that focused? No, it's really not. Here, hold on. Like a little... Anyways, you get the point. It looks like this, just not blurry. It's double wear, maximum cover, camouflage makeup for face and body, in case you were interested in that. It's basically like another layer of skin, if you need one, which I do. The issue I have with this though is that obviously I ordered it online, so it wasn't like I was trying to match it to my skin. I mean, I wanted it to, but I couldn't. So it was already probably a shade too light, and then recently I went to the beach for like 4 days. So now it's about like 5 shades too light. When I put it on at first, before I put on everything else, I kind of look like the moon emoji, and it's really scary. So anyways, a little bit goes a long way. On my chin. I'm breaking out really bad right here because I've been having to wear masks at work and my face can't breathe. So that's fun. Let's get my dirty beauty blender and just kind of, you know, spread that out. Honestly, usually I put on more than this. This is a lot less scarier than it typically looks. Not that I do that on purpose, it's on accident, but... Oh, see, that's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, look at that just spreading on my face. Literally changing my skin color, but like not darker because like we don't blackfish in this household. I'm not even like dabbing it anymore because I can't. Like there's just so much on my face, I just have to spread it. Like literally like the difference between my neck and my face, like it's even worse on the camera. Like maybe that's why it's body and face foundation. Is because it's not gonna match the rest of your body no matter what. Next up on the list, we have this Airspun loose powder. I really, like, how do people get it to focus on this? Like, how, hold on. Here. No? Yeah, it's not happening. Anyways, it looks like this, but not blurry. Just get a little bit of that action. Get it all in there. This kind of makes me even whiter. I swear it comes through at the end. I don't know how. I don't know how it works, but I eventually end up looking okay. Alright. I was talking about Accutane earlier and it was kind of just like making me think. I remember this. When you're on Accutane, as a girl, it's very different because you have to like pledge not to have sex while you're taking it because it can cause birth defects, so they like don't want you to get pregnant while you're on it. Either that or you have to pledge to be put on birth control. And I was like 14, so like once a month me, a 14-year-old, had to go take a pregnancy test at this place. I had like pee in a cup. And I remember this one time in class, one of like my friends or just like classmates came in zooted and they smelled like it. I remember getting so nervous. I was like on my way to my appointment, like Googling like if you get contact high. I was like, if you get contact high, can you see it in a pregnancy test? I was so scared and stupid. I just did not understand that. First of all, did not get contact high. I just smelled weed on somebody. Anyways, next up, we have blush. So I have a little drugstore Revlon blush in shade Marvelous. Marvelous. That's funny. Anyways, got my little blush brush. Gonna just go in on it. Like we're just going in on it. Just, you know what? There's no such thing as too much blush, you know? There's really not. Bring that color right back into my face that I'm missing now because I look like this. So this is something I'm kind of embarrassed to show because I don't know how to do this. I've just been kind of winging it. But I've never used bronzer before. This is Revolution bronzer. I really don't know how to use it. I feel like this is way too dark. I just don't know like how dark of bronzer you're supposed to be wearing. I just ordered this and I've been kind of like going with it. I put on barely any, and if I can like see it too much, I just put even more powder on my face. And I only put it here. I don't know where else you're supposed to put it. I'm not good. So I just kind of like get as much of it off the brush as I possibly can. And then I just do this number. Just get a little... Yeah, I feel like that's not right. Like, I know it's supposed to like bring color into your face, you know, like bronze your face. Maybe I just don't know what it's supposed to look like, you know? Like I don't. I feel like because it just stops right here, like, but you don't put bronzer like all over your forehead, do you? Hold on, let me Google this. Where are you supposed to put bronzer? So apparently a lot more places, but you start here, so that's good news. Start by sweeping your brush along your hairline on your forehead. I mean, your hairline goes up here though, right? I feel like you're not supposed to put it there. I mean, I'm not gonna say Google's wrong. I'm probably wrong. Follow your hairline down to your cheekbones. This feels like a lot of bronzer. I don't know if you can see it in the lighting. There's like a lot. I don't know, we're just gonna kind of go with it. You know, if all else fails, I'll just cake more powder on my face. I'm just going to a fancy dinner after this, you know. No big. Wow, I feel like this looks not good. Then bring the color to the apples of your cheeks. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that where I just put blush though? When finished, your bronzer should be applied in a 3 shape on the side of... Huh. That makes sense. I mean, I still feel like this looks wrong. This has to be the wrong shade for my face. Like, it has to be. There's absolutely no way. Can y'all like see? First of all I can see like in the camera is just like this giant thing of blush right here. Like, it does not look pretty. I'm kind of not feeling this bronzer that I have going on. So like I said, when all else fails, just slap that on there. Now that I've not looked at this bronzer for a minute, like I feel like it's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe it's just because I watched myself put it on and I just know where it is. Maybe other people just think I naturally look like this. I don't know if that would be an insult or not, but next on the list is I have this NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, you know, this one. I don't really know how to do this either. I watched a YouTube tutorial and like kind of learned how to like contour my nose, but I feel like nobody really notices it. But I guess it's all in like the subtleness, you know? I use this little brush, this little contoury brush, and I pick the absolute lightest shade of contour. I put just a little bit, just give it a little tap tap, and then I just kind of like do this number, you know? I feel like this is right. Like I feel like this is like the one thing I'm kind of confident in, but people are probably going to be watching this and be like, absolutely not. I have an entire hole right here where there was zero foundation. That's really cute. I'll give it a little spread. Yeah, sure, all right. Snatched. I don't know if that looks like anything. I really don't. I feel like it looks like something to me, and that's all that matters, you know? I feel like when I contour this part of my nose, it makes this part look super big. So like, am I allowed to just kind of just put a little bit right there? Make it look a little skinnier? I feel like that does something. But once again, I feel like I'm just looking at myself doing something and I feel like something's happening. So, fun fact, when I was a little bean, I had a cyst in this eyebrow that they had to like remove, and so I have this scar in my eyebrow. You're not really gonna be able to see the scar itself, but my eyebrow splits right here. Like, I know obviously it looks, I'm just doing it, but if I don't do my eyebrows, it'll split on its own, and then I'll look like this all day, which, I mean, I guess it could be a look, but I just feel like it's not. So I have this little brow pen, if I can find it. I have this one. It's Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit Cosmetics. This is so tiny, I just know it's not gonna focus, but it has this funky little shape. I take this and my terribly old spoolie, and I go ahead and I just brush out my brow. Fun fact, before I knew what a spoolie was, I used to just brush mine with a like brand new toothbrush, which works just as well. So, you know, if you're balling on a budget and, you know, you have to go to the dentist sometime and they give you one of those little free toothbrushes, you can brush your eyebrows with it. So I take this, and I know there's like a specific way you're supposed to do this. Like, you're supposed to like do the bottom of your eyebrow like this, and then like brush it out with the spoolie again, and then like brush your entire brow down and do the shape up here. The thing with that is that I already have very dark eyebrows, and they're honestly not terrible. Like, the shape of them is nice because I got them threaded like a million times, and it just kind of stopped growing hair elsewhere. So I just really have to brush them out now. I feel like this eyebrow is significantly bigger than the other one, but it's fine. I just kind of run this through my eyebrow and make its way down to my little scar, and I just color that in real good, so that even if my eyebrow does split, it's not very noticeable. And then I do take my spoolie again because I have to rebrush it. This also kind of like, I feel like makes it not as dark as I just made it. See, that looks pretty good, right? I think that's okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna do the same on this side. I know some people get like really into their eyebrows. I really just don't know how to do them. Like, I feel like the like made up eyebrows where people have to fill them in and shape them and all with this, like, I feel like they look cooler and better than just like natural eyebrows, which is probably not good. But I just can't do that. Like, I don't understand it. I try to watch makeup tutorials and I just cannot sit through them. So there's that. Did my eyebrows. Oh, and I forgot the highlight. I do have that like fancy like spread out like highlight brush thing, but that does nothing for me. Like, I don't understand it. So it really depends on the day of which highlight I want to go for, and what I'm doing and what I'm wearing. I'm just going to dinner, And I said fancy one. I probably not. We're probably going to like Chewy's. I don't know. But I'm just going to take this one at the end. I feel like that's like the least flashy one. And I just kind of dap it. I start up here and just dap its way down my nose. Feel like that's also probably not how you're supposed to do this. This is also what makes me feel like I have a big nose. Like I never really cared about it before until I started doing a highlight, and I like put it on the tip of my nose and then I felt like Rudolph. So I have this probably completely empty bottle of mascara that I just put on to make myself feel better. I'm just too lazy to go buy more. It is All May Extreme Length Mascara. It is organic. I just kind of blink that on. Remember when everybody would be like, how do you do that? When like you would put mascara on and like didn't have to sit there going like, and now like nobody cares anymore. Like where's my hype for this talent, you know? Whatever. Anyways, so that did so much, as you can tell. You know, I did have to bring my super dirty eyelash curler. Alright, beautiful. And then lipstick is a thing that I love. That is something that I take so seriously. But also my lips get so chapped so fast. Part of that is because I was on Accutane and it's just like forever chapped my lips. So lipstick is kind of hard for me because then my lips get all dry and it's like peeling off my lips and it's disgusting. So I typically like stick to a nice gloss. Y'all didn't know this, obviously, because I'm going to cut it all out, but I was just running around my house trying to find a new SD card because this one just ran out of storage. Anyways, back to the lipstick situation. I usually use the Lip Injection Extreme by Too Faced, I believe, and I saw it in a Tana Mojo video, and I was like, interesting. It's just clear lip gloss that you put on, and it burns the shit out of your mouth until your lips get bigger. And they also make them redder, so you kind of like don't have to worry about like extra color. At least I don't, because I don't care. It does hurt a little bit, but it's worth it. So instead, I feel like I should just like slap on a random gloss, you know, like just kind of wing it here. Alrighty, so that's going to be the end of this super fun and interesting video. I don't know if I'll ever make another one. I am looking back on the clips and realizing I spent a majority of the time looking in my mirror and looking at myself instead of looking at the camera, so I apologize if that's very annoying. Anyways, friendly reminder that Black lives do matter. If you are white, please use that privilege. You know, have those uncomfortable conversations with your family and your friends. Donate if you can. Just make sure you know where you're donating to. Protest if you can. I am aware that we're still in the middle of a pandemic. If you're high risk, that is okay. But just do something. Don't just post a black square and move on with your life. But yeah. Bye guys.